Goods and services tax collections in August in gross terms were at 1.74 lakh crore rupees, or around 20.74 billion US dollars, with a yearly jump of 10%. The surge in recent GST collections reflects a positive trajectory for the Indian economy, underscoring robust domestic consumption and buoyant import activity. The figures bode well for the country's fiscal health and economic recovery efforts, signaling resilience amidst global uncertainties. And DD India's Ajay Mishra now joins us live for more on this. Good evening to you, Ajay. Now, how significant is this year-on-year rise in GST collections, and is it in tune with other government receipts as well?
Good evening, Gautam. I think these numbers are very good numbers in terms of the recent GDP growth that we have seen, and it is the consumption which is leading to this rise in the GST collection, despite the global issues, as you have just mentioned. Our experts are not, rising as they were rising before. But if you look at the overall GST numbers, they have been very impressive, and a growth of 10% over the previous year. The same month of August just shows that the tax buoyancy is there. You remember that when GST collection crossed 2 lakh crore mark in April 2024, the finance minister said that tax buoyancy, which is the relation between GDP and the tax collection, especially the GST collection in this particular scenario, has been 1.22%, which is pretty impressive. You may recall that the GST was rolled out in July 2017, and in less than 7 years, the GST collection have almost doubled, or more than doubled, you can say. In April 2018, it was 1 lakh crore. Now the average GST collection per month is 1.75 lakh crore. So that's pretty good, and it proves that the consumption story of India is here to stay. And this is the consumption power which is leading to this rise in the GST collection, as also evident in the recent GDP numbers. Though there have a slight decline in the GDP numbers, and you can also have some decline in the GST collection as well. But as the festive season is likely to come up, it is expected that the GST collections are going to rise from here also.
Right. Ajay, then because there's a case also being made for rationalization of GST rates, and perhaps reducing the different slabs that are there as far as GST is concerned, would the government and the council, the GST council, which has all parties, different state governments run by different political parties on board, would they be in a position to take a call on it now?
I think that is one thing that everybody is waiting for. There is a group of ministers constituted on the rate rationalization, and in the next GST council meeting, it is going to be proposed, I understand, that the rates as of today stands at five kind of rates that might be bring down to just 3 rates, and this rate rationalization will simplify the GST architecture, and we have seen the compliance of GST has been on the rise, and that's what is being evident in the monthly GST collection. So from 1 lakh average monthly GST to 1.5 lakh and now to 1.75 lakh is a very significant milestone. And you also have that now the center do not have to pay the compensation for the states, and states' revenues are also getting strengthened in the recent month, as you can also see the recent GST numbers. The SGST, the state GST, is more than the central GST, and almost 42% of the whole tax collection is going to the states. So states are also benefiting, but it is a collective game being played by the center and the states, which is going to make the India growth story stronger in the days to come. And it's expected that the festive season is coming in the next few months, especially October to December quarter. The GST collections are going to be pretty high, and these rationalizations that you have just mentioned are going to play a very, very positive role in the GST collections in the months ahead.
Right, right. Ajay, let's hope that things move forward in that direction as well. Thanks a lot for joining us for the moment.